my God. Now, I'm very, very excited about my next guest, man. The first time he came on this show, a few years ago, he came with his grandfather. At that time, we knew him as Professor Nketiah's grandson. But he's back now. But he's back in his own capacity. This young man recently won the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards Hip Hop Song of the Year. Show some love, man. Show some love. Not only that, man, he walked away with another one, and that is the Best Rapper of the Year. Put your hands together. Show some love for the man. Something like that. M.anifest! Good to see you, man.
Thank you
Have a seat, man.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm loving this, man.
I'm loving it too.
I'm loving it because you came here with your grandfather.
Yes, I was very nervous.
You're very nervous, but now you're a big man.
Yeah, a little more vim in me now.
But that's congratulations,
Thank
man.
you very much.
How did you feel, man, walking away with two very, very prestigious awards?
Strangely enough, I've not been much of an awards person, you know. I've really been focused on really trying to get the music out there in my performance. So that night I was more focused on my performance with Amanziba, which is an interesting collaboration. So it really ended up being a surprise. At one of the awards I was even backstage just marinating on some things with Amanziba, you know, just talking about the performance. So yeah, it was a huge surprise.
Really? Oh, so they don't give you any information that...
No filler.
Really?
Absolutely none. Whoever had the filler, I have to contact them next time so I'm prepared and I dress properly.
Show some love, but you have done tremendously well, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
And of course you were away. You were studying economics where in...
Yes, so I was away for a decade. I initially went for school and I ended up in the cold Minnesota. And I finished school and then I started pursuing my musical career over there, overseas. And so when I first came here on this show with my grandfather was the beginning of my transition back home. And now I'm fully back.
You're fully back?
Oh yes, I'm here.
Yeah, show some love, man. How was the transition, man? How challenging was it? Because you were not a part of the system per se. Then you come back and then what did you go through to get into it and get awarded?
Well, life-wise, the life transition was smoother because I never meant to go away for that long. And actually, you know, I felt so torn away from home and I was longing. Each year I knew I needed to come home. Musical transition was tougher because, I mean, music sometimes moves in trends. And the conundrum for a musician is to want to set a trend, but at the same time to want to not be the one that is left out or is outside of it, marginalized. So, but in some respect, I made a decision to say that, you know, it's better to stand out and people initially look at you with eyes like this, and then afterwards that evolves into people looking at you. Oh, there's something special about what you do. There's space for what you do. So it was a challenge, but hard work produces results, I suppose.
Yeah. So when you started, it was sort of different. It wasn't the mainstream thing. What was the general reaction? How confident were you that you're going to break through with this and develop a new trend?
I think I was talking confidently, but I had no confidence. No, I really had confidence in the craft and what I was doing. As to whether I would work in this market was definitely up for grabs. But one strategy we pursued was that we saw it as an African strategy. The fact that I needed to be on the African continent. We went to South Africa, I've been to Nairobi. We spread our wings instead of trying to just focus locally. Our local was continental. So that definitely helped to both invigorate me as I went along with the journey and doing collaborations with different artists in South Africa, Kenya, etc. And then also just for Ghanaians for me to do things Ghanaians are proud of, you know, and that's a very important aspect of it. Ghanaians, we love to say, yes, this is the guy that is from here that has done so and so and so. And so I actually got nominated for a Channel O award before I even ever got nominated for a Ghana Music Award, I think, you know, so or won one, you know, and so it was an interesting transition to say the least,
Yeah. So let's, all right. That was Makam. What motivated this song, man?
I think, you know, sometimes you need to say things unapologetically.
Yeah.
And as somebody who was transitioning back home, certain things I saw I didn't like, other things I liked. So, you know, what's better, stronger statement to make than
What didn't you like and what did you like?
I didn't like too much of the follow, you know. I think it's too often than not, somebody sets a trend, which is a beautiful trend, But then everybody wants to follow, whilst somebody should be working on something else. There's space for variety, and there's space for visionaries, being able to look into the future. And I did that. I was also inspired by my neighborhood, Medina, so that's why there's a lot of that, you know. Big up to Medina. And so you see a lot of images of Medina and my Medina folks in it, and that has also helped. You know, you have to represent from where you're from. Not, I can't tell stories of where I've never seen or where I've never experienced. So that has also been great, and I ended up actually having a big block party in Medina after I won the award.
Wow.
We blocked the entire street.
Really?
Never been done, and we had a concert. Edem, Guru, everybody came through to show love to Medina.
Fantastic,
for me.
Man. Show some love, man. I love it. Wow. So this thing about M is
M.Tido. It's just an M period, no, with emphasis. M dots with emphasis. I think that's what we used to say when we were younger. The Tido was an emphasis on the dot.
On the dot.
Yes, because my name is spelled M dot. A-N-I-F-E-S-T. So.
And how did that come about too?
That came about actually through a song I was doing with another artist at the time, and that person mentioned it. So it was one of those kind of fortuitous accidents, you know, in the sense of things that you say growing up, and then somebody says, "Oh yes, M. And then it stuck, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're big now, basically. Well, I mean, you're very well grounded now, very established.
Fortunately, yeah, a few people know me here and there. A few people know me here and there. I mean, definitely having recognition, and most importantly, people looking to hear what I'm about to do. That's for me as an artist is what
are you about to do?
What am I about to do? Hey. Well, I'm doing many things now. I'm about to put out an EP this year called Apai. Initially, I was going to call it Free Tape for Cheapskates because everybody likes free things now, but I'm going to call it Apai. Apai, because Apai is also what we say when, you know, you go to the bar and somebody's buying drinks for everybody. We say Apai. So I'm working on that. I've worked on a couple of collaborations that have come out recently that have been good. I worked on a song with Kamula from Kenya that was released. It's doing very well. I've worked on a song with Double HP in South Africa. We're putting that out as well. Wow, I don't even know where to end. So there's a lot of video and music work coming out, and most importantly, it's not even the quantity, it's the quality of it. Every single one we try and put out, we try and take the level to another place so that people can see me and say, oh, you really put in, I was inspired by seeing this or hearing this. Yes.
That's great. That's great. I like the Pan-African dimension.
Oh yes, we're African by nature, but to be proud.
You did something on Channel O.
I did the Africa Dreaming piece, and I think a lot of people love that.
Yes.
Because a lot of artists did that piece, but did different versions of that, and it so happened that they loved mine the most, and a lot of people have given them great feedback. So they give it a lot of play. I also performed at the Channel O Awards, which also helped. South Africa is a great place for West African and Ghanaian music. Yeah.
So who are you dating?
Who am I dating?
Yeah.
Oh, that one, I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't even know. You see, this is the one of the most interesting things about artists. We strive to be public figures and have private lives at the same time. So that's always going to be interesting. You see how I dodge the question?
Clean, man. Show some love on the Clean. So who is she?
Who is she? Oh, she's the one that brings me these things. Music. I'm focused. You're
focused.
I'm very focused. This is something about incomes and income, and after income, of course, the chicks come. So I'm focused on the income.
Because there's no the income now.
Yes,
and the chicks will
focused.
come after the income.
Oh yes, definitely.
I like that. So how's your grandfather? Is he?
He's 92 and strong and healthy, of sound mind, and still teaching me a lot. It's magnificent. The last year, just yesterday, I think he gave me a little pamphlet to read that he wrote. It's called Generative Processes in Cypriot Music. Sounds so technical. I don't even know I picked it up.
He's still writing.
Yeah, I mean,
amazing.
Very alert, so he's 92 years old. So shout outs to Grandpa. Yes.
Just a lot of Grandpa.
Amazing. I mean, I can't even decide to work in the shoes, so I bought my own pair.
All right. But the thing about this young man, you know, he comes from a tradition of very famous people. You know, we talked about his grandfather, Professor Kwabena Nketia, great man. His father is also a great man, and those of you who are following the Supreme Court case, his father is a lawyer there. Mr. Chikata, that's your father. You have a famous father too.
I want to become their Mr. Chikada.
Yeah, you have a famous father too. Do
suppose.
people know? Because
the fortunate thing is people are now discovering. So that way my music has been allowed to speak for itself before that discovery or link was made. So yeah, I think some people know, and some headlines where Chachu-san wins 2 hours. I guess we'll have to check the pink sheets for further and better particulars.
yeah. But before you leave, you have to do some freestyle for me.
Oh yeah. But are you going to help me?
Well, I'll spoil it.
You know, you also have okay. We'll deal with that later. You have a very talented, famous son, but that's besides the point. Charlie, what did happen? Make I tell you something. Something day my inside. It'll make I weak. It'll make I. Tell me, can you handle this? Rapper / evangelist, now I'm popular, got to pot the piss, and your girlfriend saying I'm a fan of his. Skin pain. You know the guy say with the hustle in the Hamilton rain? Skin pain. But who cares? We so rare, they're mundane. I just the torch, I'm barely sane. Olympic torch, a burning flame. My ex the vex, she calling me names. She the boss say I'm always on jet planes. Some want to take shots, but these triggers can't hold me back. I did pay rolls for them, so all of them, they all owe me dap. I roll with insomniacs, nighttime when their freaks come out. Bet you know I'm a Scorpio cat, best you watch what comes out your mouth. So take this to dot, and KSM, put this one in your medulla. We the best deliver like Dula. Thank you.
All right. We the best deliver like medulla, man. All right. M.anifest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And keep doing it. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
All right. Stick around, folks. There's more to come.